Welcome in everyone. In this video, I'll be going over a very quick and easy duplication glitch that you can use in GTA Online. Now the requirements for this glitch are a mansion, a friend, cars you're wanting to duplicate, and cars you're wanting to lose. So I have set up here in my garage a car with a blank plate so that I can duplicate blank plates and flip them onto other vehicles later. I have free motorcycles to use as my donors. And I have an ISI here that I can use to duplicate and sell. Maxed out ISI sell for almost 1.8, so pretty lucrative. That's primarily what I'm using this for, is to duplicate as many ISIs as possible, fill up as many empty slots, and have them sitting aside to be sold at a later date to keep the money up, right? Now, a huge caveat for selling these ISIs: when you're duplicating, your ISI needs to have a custom plate. And what I mean by a custom plate is a plate that you've created in the license plate creator on your laptop or your computer, and you've brought into GTA Online, and you can put on your vehicle. So you can't see it, but this car has a custom license plate, just like this car down here does. My Mayhem plate that I've made. So that's all we need. We need a custom plate on our ISI. Now, any other cars like you're trying to dupe and flip plates on, like if I wanted to flip that Mayhem on a different vehicle, no big deal. I'm not going to plan on selling it. It's only for the cars that you're selling that you will need custom plates. Okay? That's to keep from getting detected. Alright. So we got everything in order. All we need is our friend standing inside and our vehicles lined up ready to go. Always remember, slot 1 is our magic slot, or dupe slot, whatever you want to call it. This is where it all happens. So we'll start off with a donor vehicle in slot 1, and all of our dupe vehicles in any other slot, does not matter. Now to kick this off, we'll head straight outside, all the way outside, and we'll call out our slot 1 vehicle. So this video is going to take much longer than it is to dupe vehicles. You can do one about every 2 minutes. That's just because your mechanic cooled down. So we'll get this in and make, like I said, if you buy the mansion for 12, 13 grand, 14 grand, whatever it may be, I mean million, excuse me, 14 million, billion dollars. You fill it up with 20 ISIs, that's 36 million. So you can more than double your money or get your money back plus, whatever you want to say. All right. Now, again, to start it off, we come outside, we call out slot 1.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Find our mansion, request slot 1. Once we see it spawn in on our mini-map, and or we get the option to return it to storage, that's what we'll do. There it is. Return to storage. Perfect. Now we'll head back inside. So what's going on is, for whatever reason, the mansion cars like to disappear, and we're exploiting this. So, and when we come back inside, we'll notice that our vehicle is no longer there, but it really is. And we're going to walk right over here to our blue circle, right on the D-pad. I'm going to pick up slot 1 and swap it for any slot we are wanting to duplicate. So I'll swap it for the Future Shock ISI, and you'll notice visually it does not move, but on the list it does. So this car that was in slot 2 is now in slot 1. And that's exactly what we want. Now we'll head over and get in the vehicle that we just moved. Hit right on the D-pad. Change any item. I like to change the brakes back and forth, quick and easy. And then exit. And we have now successfully duped a vehicle. So as I said, super simple. And all we do to carry on is pick up our vehicle, move it to any other slot, which I like to fill my garages, so now I have another vehicle ready to go. And to continue on, we just repeat the process. Back outside. Call our mechanic, and again request slot 1.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's on the way.
Return our vehicle back to storage. Head back inside. Back to the blue circle. Switch the vehicles. So now if I wanted to do a different vehicle, say I want to do that plate over there to get me another blank plate, I'll switch that vehicle, run over to it, hop in, right on the D-pad, change one item, exit, dupe done. So now if you're wondering, this is the vehicle that was in that slot, and that is your dupe over there. Okay? Pretty sure. We'll go 92%. But anyway, all you can do is, continue on from there. I've duped 60 issies in all 3 of the mansions and a few other garages, so that's well over 100 million stacked up waiting to be sold whenever I need a little cash. And I'd get on this as soon as possible. Now, if you don't have a friend, drop your PSN in the comments below. Ask for a little bit of help. Try to be kind about it. I'm sure somebody will need the same thing. Say, hey man, I'll let you do 10, then I'll do 10. No big deal. If you really don't have any help and you're having issues, just say, hey, G.R.Y.N, could you help me dupe a few? I say, sure, no problem, man. As soon as I get time, we'll hook up. I'll help you dupe 10. It only takes about 20 minutes. So, at any rate, I hope this helped. Until next time, peace out.